Aiming with a pistol. The aiming device of a pistol is quite uncomplicated. Two simple shapes that complement each other to form a symmetrical figure. The black rectangular front sight at the forward end of the barrel is aligned in such a way that it appears in the center of the slightly larger rectangular cutout of the rear sight. The top edge of the front sight should be flushed with the rear sight saddle. In this way, the pistol is correctly aligned. The target appears symmetrically above the front sight. For sporting precision shooting, leave a little space between the front sight and the black target disc to be able to follow the movements more accurately. There should always be enough free space between the target and the front sight, then the fluctuation remain in the bright area. The size of the target is given as a black disc. The front sight is usually adjusted that its width corresponds with the diameter of this mirror. The rear sight is set so wide that the halo of the sight is equal to the distance to the mirror. This results in a balanced proportions that harmonize with your perception. You should assume this symmetry when you adjust your sights. If your pistol is well aimed, you should make a clean shot with this side picture in the center. Misalignment of the front sight in the rear sight will lead to the following errors. Front sight is too high, front sight is too low, front sight is on the left, front sight is on the right. In general, misalignments of the front sight in the rear sight lead to wide deviation. Therefore, you should always check the correct position of the bar in its cutout. A front sight that is too high will produce much more deviation than a correct sight that is altogether too high. Therefore, the focus of your eye and the shooter's concentration should be on the position of the bar in the rear sight. You should see the front sight sharply and let the target blur a little. Under no circumstances should you look behind the shot and search for the point of impact on the target. Then you will lose control of the front and the rear sight. The hand drops the pistol. It is better to check the target image precisely while aiming and hold the front sight exactly in the cutout. Only then lower your gun slowly. We will let Lena Kostevich show us how to do it once again. So, see the front sight sharply and check it in the rear sight. Fix the focus on the